Good morning, students. I wanted to start out this week's video by going over last week's schedule. So as you can see here on the screen, last week we went over our 4 revolutions: American, French, Haitian, and Venezuelan. All of those notes are posted on Google Classroom. So if you go to my Google Classroom page, the American and French Revolutions notes are posted under that tab with those readings. So if you were in class and you didn't get all of those readings done, those are on here posted that you can read those online. And the Haitian and Venezuelan readings are posted on there as well. And all of those completed notes are on there, so those need to be on your charts. Your assignments from last week, the last one that you need to do is compare and contrast the 4 political revolutions. So my A to K students, this was your remote assignment on Friday. L to Z students, this is your remote assignment for tomorrow. Again, that is also posted on Google Classroom. This is the chart that we filled out together in class last week with our notes. This is the assignment for your remote work for, like I said, either Friday or tomorrow, and the directions are explained here on Google Classroom. Friday was also the end of quarter 1, so if you are currently quarantined and you have grades that are missing in progress book, you need to email me pictures of your completed assignments so that I can copy those grades in and have those in there completely updated so that I can correctly submit your grade for quarter 1. As it is a Monday, I wanted to start this week off with our life lesson before I get into the schedule for this coming week. So, this week's life lesson, I have inspired by the fact that Thanksgiving is next week, and since I will only see half of you guys on Monday and the other half of you on Tuesday, I won't be making a remote video. I chose the Thanksgiving life lesson for this week. So this week's life lesson is called The Act of Giving Thanks, and it's written by Michelle Lee. And she says, I believe in meaningful expressions of gratitude. More specifically, I believe in the power of the well-written thank you letter. My sister and I were taught at a very early age to write thank you letters for birthday and Christmas gifts. We carefully copied addresses from our mom's address book into our own pretty little books, and a new box of stationery was always among my gifts wrapped under the tree. We wrote our letters on December 26th, at the latest, every year. It was an important ritual in our home, and it has turned me into an avid thank you letter writer as an adult. I still send a great deal of personal mail, and I am entirely smitten with all the trappings of letter writing. Unique stamps, beautiful stationery, fountain pens. I feel an incredible rush of satisfaction sticking a stamp on a carefully penned thank you letter and sending it off in the mail. Nearly every Monday morning I sit down with my favorite pen and write a few thank yous. I write them for parties I attend, dinners I'm fed, or just to thank a friend for listening. It's one of the highlights of my week. Several years ago, I sent my mom a thank you letter for thanking me to thank her for teaching me to count my blessings on paper. Sending letters of thanks out into the world has made me more appreciative of the tremendous love, support, and kindness I receive daily. And while it may seem trivial, my belief in a well-written thank you letter has secured my popularity. Since real thank you letters are woefully few and far between, my social graces are considered a charming eccentricity, and my family and friends always seem genuinely moved by my efforts. I was a middle school English teacher, and as I told my students, good manners are the cornerstone of a quality community. I believe that expressions of gratitude like thank you letters keep me going. I am more motivated to do kind things for others when I feel appreciated, and I feel that I perpetuate kindness and generosity by genuinely expressing my thanks. What many people consider to be a dreadful chore has become one of my favorite pastimes. So simple, the thank you letter, but so powerful. So I chose this life lesson this week, tongue-tied, particularly because next week is Thanksgiving. And while 2020 has been a really rough year, we have a lot of things to be thankful for. I don't know how many of you guys were in the same boat as me, but yesterday we lost power in that windstorm around 11:30 in the morning. And we had to Luckily, my parents still had power, and we had to pack the kids up and go and stay the night at my parents' house last night. So we had a little adventure, as we told Ben, because he was a little bit scared. So I'm really grateful for family. I'm really grateful for electricity. We have it back on at our house now, so we'll be setting everything back up over there. But I think it's really important, even in the hardest of times, to make lists of what we can be grateful for. So your life lesson for this week is, what can you be grateful for? What can you actually spend some time and express some gratitude, some individual people in your lives, or some things that you have. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my job. I'm grateful for the fact that I still get to see you guys at least a couple days a week. And we're going to get through this together. So let's look at our schedule for this week. I'm going to post our schedule for this week and next on Google Classroom as well in the stream. So as you guys can see today, your remote Monday, you're watching this video and answering the Google form that goes with it. Tomorrow I'm going to check your comparison of the 4 revolutions that we did, and we're also going to take notes on the types of governments. Your at-home assignment for Wednesday or Thursday, depending on if you're A to K or L to Z, will be a post-write assignment comparing those 4 revolutions. So using the notes, the assignment that you did for Tuesday or Wednesday, you're going to use that to answer a post-write assignment and to work on a study guide for this unit test. On Thursday and Friday in person, we are going to review and go over the study guide, and completing that work and studying will be a remote work for Friday this weekend. And for my L to Z students, you will be taking our Political Revolutions test on Monday the 23rd. And then my A to K students, you will be taking the test on Tuesday the 24th when I see you in person. So we'll be looking at that, and then I will be planning out our next unit about the Industrial Revolution for after we get back from Thanksgiving break. So next week I should have some remote assignments to give you for that week. Again, I'm going to post this on Google Classroom. If you are a quarantine student, you need to be emailing me pictures of your work for this week, and I hope to be seeing you all soon. Have a wonderful Monday, and I will see my A to K students tomorrow and my L to Z students on Wednesday. Bye!